I don't care if you trying to plant the bombs your damn self.
Ooh.
If you up, smash that motherfucker like button. I'm your interim host, oldest ninja in the world, Old Ninja. And on my left, your boy Blue.
Titans, Titans, Titans. You ain't nothing but shit.
God dang. On my right, choking people out on the 3s and 4s and on the 1s and 2s, Cronus.
I kind of wish I got reincarnated as a slime. I'm just saying.
What?
I got a pretty OP
That-
skill set.
That sounds
y'all got to watch that anime. I'm just
that
saying.
sounds disgusting
Y'all
as
all
fuck.
behind and shit. I'm just saying.
God,
I know it sounds bad, but it's not that bad.
who wants to be slimy though?
You got to watch that fucking
Who wants
anime.
to be Kavanaugh?
Watch
I'm just
that anime. I will review it in a little bit.
In the Black Nerd group, they've been talking about it like, this you need to be watching this show.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So if you are joining us live on YouTube, which you should be, even though some of you can't, but you should be, you'll notice that the loudest dude usually on the podcast, Prodigy, is out. I'm pretty sure HR is having a very lengthy discussion with him right now, and Stitch is out saving the city because Arrow just started, so he's all hyped up on it. So yeah,
Yeah, apparently Dick's Off for Harambe is not actually a holiday.
apparently not.
So, yeah.
He thought wrong. He almost convinced me. I almost got caught up.
Has it been a year? It's been a while since that
It's been
happened,
like
right?
two years, easily
Yeah,
2 years.
yeah. Walla, he said the anime looks lame. He's also first in the chat. Thank you very much for the first chatting in the chat. Watch the anime. I know it looks lame, but trust me, watch it. It's fucking.
He said the
it's
World
dope.
Series looks like.
Oh, the World Series. Oh, my bad.
Oh, the World Series. Actually, I watched yesterday's game, and it was actually pretty intense because Boston and LA were in the World Series at the time of this recording. We're going back and forth, trading like hitters and slugs and whatnot. I mean, I was entertained, and there's people screaming and stuff, and we're on the West Coast.
I don't watch baseball.
So, I mean, yes.
Baseball and soccer are like equal level for me. It's like they're so.
God
It's
damn.
fucking boring.
Well, it's more entertaining when you're actually at the game because there's like usually fights and stuff.
Well,
and-
yeah, that's nothing to do with baseball, though. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
I'll go with my girlfriend when she wants to go because I get to. I'll drink and stuff, just be like social, I guess. But
Yeah.
the actual sport of baseball is boring as shit to me.
If you're watching it on TV, it can be boring because the commentators have to be into it. If they're not, then the game is super lame.
Shit.
But if you're actually at the game, there's a lot of energy, especially for a team that's like, you know, just got a lot of history or whatnot, or that just has like a really crazy fan base like the Oakland A's. Then it's super entertaining when you actually go to a live game. And what's cool is when you're at the event, they usually do stuff for the crowd, like as far as like they'll have like a particular day, like they'll have, I don't know, Community Appreciation Day. Both the Bay Area teams have a Star Wars Day where they give away a bunch of stuff, and it's usually exclusive on that day. I try to make it for both teams because I get like, you get really cool swag that you can only get at those events.
So Terrence Sage is also in the chat.
Oh,
He
dang.
was
Terrence,
on-
you out of jail? You
Yeah,
out of Twitter jail?
he
You
was
out
on
of Facebook jail?
He was on the podcast a while ago, and it's a funny story. Is that he's the only person on the podcast that looked like he was taking a nap.
Yeah, he
Oh,
sure
yeah.
did.
And
He
that
sure
was,
did.
that
But
was
it-
good times.
It was super late for him.
Yeah,
It was.
It was
Yeah.
good. It was a good podcast though.
Yeah.
He actually got me into Luther Strode, I believe.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
quoted,
Great
you
comic.
give him credit every time, so.
Who's our listener of the week?
Listener of the week would be Katie Bradley. Thank you very much
Katie.
for listening so many
Whoa.
times. And
A lady.
yeah, lady. And the second listener of the week is something in Korean. So
Oh,
pretty
shit, it is.
super Korean. Yeah,
Do we have a...
I can't translate that shit.
Well, all
I
right,
can't even. Oh wait, maybe I can.
all right. So,
I'll probably still fuck it up though.
yeah, so I gotta do, I guess,
Yeah.
our, where is this?
RPs, goddammit. Come
Yeah,
on,
I gotta
man.
do the
What are you
RIP.
doing? Fucking
Well,
this all
I'm
up.
trying to get his last name correct.
You're on Prodigy's fucking.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know the name, but I know the guy who does the voice of Inuyasha and a few other anime characters passed away like a couple of days ago. I can't think of the guy's name, but R.I.P. to him.
So, I guess, let's see. Damn it.
Well, there's Danny, whatever. Are you
Yeah,
looking up
Danny
their
Leaner.
background?
You should have put these on here, old
I
ninja.
did, but I'm
Well,
trying to
how the
get
fuck-
how do you pronounce his name. But anyway, Danny Leaner, he's a director. Most of you may not know who he is, but you know of his work. We're gonna spark one up this time instead of pouring out more liquor. We're gonna spark it up for him because he's the director of Harold and Kumar. He also directed Dude, Where's My Car? He passed away.
So he was a stoner.
Yeah.
I thought stoners don't die of.
Oh, I mean, I thought, what was it? Marijuana is supposed to extend your life. but
I don't think so. It just feels like you're living longer.
yeah,
Because you're living happier.
Yeah.
You got fucking
Yeah.
stress
Well,
holding
you
you
get
back.
that time dilation too. Is no fucking joke.
yeah, it's all.
I
bad.
think that's why older people do it because it's like you feel like you're living a little bit longer. Actually, a lot longer.
Yeah, he's directed a few crazy movies. Like he directed "Dude, Where's My Car?", Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, and The Tick, the TV show.
like
the
old school
original,
TV? Like
the
the
old school
cartoons?
one. No, the old school live action. The one with the what's that guy?
There
who's
is no
always-
old school live action.
Yeah, the
There's
one with the one with there's two because there's two live actions. There's
Oh,
one
that-
on Amazon and there's one that was on like CBS or whatever.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know
Is
that.
it, it's the same actor, isn't it? The one that's in the new one?
No. The one from the old school one is the Patrick Warburton, the guy who's always in like
Everything.
Yeah, he's in everything. He promoted like Call of Duty. He's most famous in Ted.
First New Grove.
No, Ted.
I never seen Ted.
You haven't seen Ted? Yeah, he's
I'll
like
watch Ted.
yeah, he's like the neighbor, the guy who's dating Markle Dorn.
He does the voice of what's name Swanson in Family Guy.
Oh yeah, probably. That sounds totally
What-
right.
shit, what
That
the fuck his name?
that is why it would explain him being in
Joe
Ted.
Swanson. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah. So
He also was the voice of Crude on Emperor's New Groove.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Same day.
a lot
Yeah,
of fucking-
that guy.
He was in Man in Black. Some other
So
shit too.
There was they rebooted The Tick about a year and a half ago. It's on I think Hulu or Amazon only.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, back to Danny. So he passed away. He was 57.
The fuck? I'm still alive.
That is pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate
That was
for him.
not a long, full life.
But he has a fairly impressive stuff. He's directed like episodes of The Sopranos, like Felicity. People love Strangers with Candy. I don't know why, because I didn't think that show was funny. But yeah. But R.I.P. to him.
Is that because somebody gave you candy when you were a kid and did these things to you? Can you show us on the bear where they touched you?
we won't. I don't like to revisit the past.
So our listener of the week, the second person, their name is Jiang Ming Ting.
God damn.
That's right. That's what Google Translate is translating to. And I think it's a girl.
Oh, it's Chinese. I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
not
it's
Korean.
Chinese. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then we have another RIP with John James. He's a rapper that died during a stunt. He was doing an aerial stunt, and he ended up having an accident. Didn't make it. He's a Canadian rapper. And they were shooting a music video, and he
What's
died.
the boot?
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. So he was an aspiring rapper, died in an airplane stunt.
You said he was an expiring rapper.
Aspiring.
That was fucked up, you asshole. What is wrong with you,
Aspiring,
Ninja?
I have a
He definitely
blacklist.
expired.
Oh, I said blacklist.
God damn.
That was my blacklist. I'm sorry.
That was awful.
Yeah. Well, the way he died sounds awful as well.
How did he die?
He died in an airplane accident.
Airplane accident? Like
A stunt. They were doing an airplane stunt.
Damn.
He was 34.
Yeah, that's pretty young too. Just saying.
Wow.
I'm trying to see what's the name of the actor who did the voice of Inuyasha.
Oh, no idea.
It was a Japanese actor, isn't it? The American one.
Ooh, it's all bad. Dude, he fell off the plane. He
All
was
right.
hanging on the wing of the plane.
Well, was it Shawn Michaels? Didn't he die like a brutal way?
Oh, the whole plane crash. It wasn't just like a stunt accident. The fucking plane crash.
Yeah. But
I thought it was a parachute accident. Like he was parachuting into the
he didn't
stadium.
he didn't have time to pull his chute.
And he fucking missed or some shit.
There's not
So
enough
you
time
just-
between.
You aim for a hill and you roll down.
You probably
Actually,
go splat in the hill depending on how high you are.
That is actually like the experts say. If you're jumping out of an airplane and you know your parachute ain't going, or you're just fucked anyway, you have no parachute, is to aim for a hill.
Oh, like
Just
Hope
end it
Tree-
faster? Is that
Hope
what it is?
Tree.
No, you try to
Trees are
just
supposed to break your fall or something.
Yeah, but it also break your body. Same
Yeah,
thing with the
well-
hill. But on the incline though, going down, it should help you dissipate all the energy from falling.
and still
So-
go splat because like if you're going that fast, you're probably gonna get speared by a branch.
Well, hopefully, this is just like obviously last ditch fucking effort is aiming for a hill. Don't aim for water because that's.
Oh yeah, no, aim for water.
That's like
will
hitting concrete.
Hitting
Yeah.
concrete.
Well, there was that one dude who jumped out of a plane without a parachute, and he like landed in a net.
Apparently he had his chute didn't open. That's the dude who bounced twice when he hit the ground.
Shit. Okay, so that's some details that my boy Aiden, thank you very much, Aiden, is giving for us. He said he was on the wing. It was a Cessna, and his position on the wing caused the plane to go down. Sounds like they tried to save it and held on too long.
Yep. And when he
So-
tried to pull his chute, he was
Are you talking about Shawn Michaels or
John James.
Shawn Michaels is still alive.
Yeah.
no one of the wrestler guys?
Talking about Owen fucking Wilson?
No,
Not Owen Wilson.
no,
Oh,
it's Bret Hart brother, his younger
yeah,
brother.
Owen Hart.
Owen Hart.
Yeah,
There we go.
Owen Hart, that's
Yeah.
what it was. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he died.
Well, that was a zip line,
Parachute
though,
thing.
man. It wasn't his parachute. It was a zip line. He was zip lining
It says-
into.
Says he had a chute on.
Did
I
he?
thought he parachuted in.
Yeah, it says he had a chute. He didn't have. Says John held onto the wing until it was too late, and by the time he let go, he didn't have time to pull his chute.
No, we're talking. He was talking about.
Owen
Hart came on a
Yeah.
zip line in a fucking stadium.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
the zip line broke and he died.
Yeah, there's no way of getting out of that.
No, parachute. You're already too low. You're fucked.
All right, so there we go.
Right.
It's never too late to pull out. By the way, I'm just saying. Aiden just said that it's too late. He said, yeah, it was too late to pull the chute, but it's never too late to pull out.
All right,
I'm just kidding. If you're a kid that heard that, it's too late to pull out if you busted.
So what should we get into?
Even she's on her period.
Let's talk about some big news that happened after our podcast last week.
What was that?
First we saw
Nobody won the lottery. No,
somebody did win in
last week. Nobody won.
Oh, not last week. Someone won today.
Somebody in South Carolina. Well,
yeah, South Carolina, some BFE
it was
town.
yesterday. So somebody in South Carolina won enough money to basically buy fucking South Carolina. That's hilarious.
Pretty much.
Making it their own image.
Yeah. That's good for them. I mean, somebody is a billionaire now. Well,
hopefully.
Almost. I guess. Was it lump sum is $904 million?
Yeah, that's up there.
After taxes.
Yeah.
So
that's up there.
Reinvest for like 6 months and you'll be at $1 billion.
I mean, you don't really need to reinvest.
That's true. You don't need to, but you should.
You should. That's why I always say I would take the 30-year or 29-year whatever, because I've read so many stories about like the lottery curse and how people run out of money, end up back in trailer parks and shit. It's like, well, if you take like the money over time, like you're that way you basically. It's like a safety net for yourself in case you happen to fucking ball out of control. Like you can't ball that hard.
No.
You know what I mean? I mean, you can still with that much money.
You can, but I mean, you need to be responsible and think ahead. The problem is, there's actually a documentary about that, and it's funny. A lot of the people that win are like compulsive gamblers, and a lot of them have debt, and like either they continue their lifestyle and squander their money, or like family come in and like
that's the big one's the
family, and then there's verbal
diggers,
verbal agreements. So in California, certain agreements that are verbal are considered a verbal agreement and like a contractual agreement.
Yeah.
If someone takes you to court and can, like, if they recorded your conversation or can actually have an argument saying, hey, we agreed upon this and it was verbal on this, whatever, you could be either, even if they're lying, you still got to go to court and pay your fees and a lawyer and all that shit. So you're out that kind of money. So
yeah, but basically the first thing you should do is hire a financial planner, which I already have one in mind because he's already like my tax guy. And then you should not tell anybody until your name is made public.
Yeah.
Because, you got to get all your fucking affairs in order first.
Yeah, you take care of business. That's all you got to do. And
what's crazy here in California is that if you do win the lottery, it has to go public. But in like Southern California,
no. If you're in California, the only thing you need to give away to the media or the press is your age. It is up to you on what information that you give out. In other states, it is mandatory.
In California, it's mandatory.
It's mandatory in a lot of states. I'm pretty sure it's here too.
No, it's not. Because there's been people who won, they've had their name withheld. Yeah, you can actually look at past winners. The guy who won from Fremont a few years ago, or not Fremont, it was San Jose or whatever.
How do you know where he lives?
Because you can release your spot. Oh, because the place that sold the ticket was in the news, but not the person who got the ticket. So they're a famous spot in Santa Clara and San Jose where people go, and they actually have like winning tickets posted all over the place. It's pretty funny, but yeah,
it's like a place that's like known for multiple millionaires.
Anyway, we're going way off the goddamn rails. Let's talk about
it's part of life.
Let's talk about fucking big news. Fucking Luke Cage. Luke Cage got canceled.
I don't know why it got canceled. And then, like, I read a bunch of news stories that said this is the reason why it got canceled, and all of them were bullshit because none of them actually showed the reason. They said that there was, like, some issues, but they didn't actually identify what the issues were. So I think it's just total bullshit. Like, people just trying to jump on a news story way too early.
Did they allude to what the issues
They didn't even
were?
allude. They just said that it was some, like, internal stuff. They never actually elaborated on what the fuck the actual issues were. So I didn't know if it was with Michael Coulter or with some other members of the cast or the showrunners. I have no fucking idea. And for somebody to put out a news story would just like basically babble about that shit and not actually giving the details is just the times we're living in fucking suck about shit like that. People just want to jump on news stories so fast,
A a lot of people, of course, are talking, speculating that they'll probably end up on the Disney Play, which will be, or Disney Now, whatever the fuck Disney's calling their streaming services. That is definitely a possibility. There's also people saying that Netflix canceled those 2 shows and then they're just going to do Heroes for Hire.
That's what I'm thinking.
So they'll put both of them and then keep it on Netflix and just start a new show with those 2 actors. At this point, we don't know.
The other theories I heard is that Thanos strikes again.
Oh, damn.
Snaps his fingers that half of the Netflix shows are gone.
Damn.
This is great. I just got my actual first. This is kind of stupid, but I got my first actual PG&E bill for my house that I bought. The one that's like a normal bill, and it's fucking cheap as shit. I'm fucking happy.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow. From PG&E? PG&E tries to rape us every month.
Oh, well, my old house was big. You know, it'd be like way over $100 a month, like $200. But this one, I just got the bills, $53.
Damn, that's actually pretty goddamn cheap, dude.
Yeah.
Actually cheap.
And I was running the heater and shit.
Damn.
A couple times, you know, so.
Dude, we run the heater for 30 minutes, like $400 bill.
Are you like plugged into the neighbor's house or some shit? Got like a
Siphon
stitcher
it.
cord going down to 7-Eleven down the street.
Well,
I know, right?
and I definitely can't get their gas. So, yeah.
All right.
That's good shit.
Nice.
So, what do you think, Blue, about this Luke Cage stuff?
I don't know. It's weird because last season ended off with like kind of a cliffhanger because it's a spoiler alert. If you didn't watch last season, it's been a while, so I'm gonna spoil it for you. But yeah, it ends with him owning the club at the end, and he's kind of like the king of Harlem. And it left it wide open for a bunch of shit because Stokes' daughter had almost like a beef that her mom didn't give her the club because she was really hoping that she would, but she gave it to Luke Cage, and so she looked like she was a little bit spiteful of that, and looked like she might come after Luke or something. But yeah, I don't understand why he did it because last season was really good, first season was pretty decent. I can understand for Iron Fist why they canceled it, but even second season was still pretty good, so I'm not sure why they did that. So yeah. I don't know. It could be either maybe they're gonna do Heroes for Hire, or because Disney's got their own thing coming out. So, but there's also rumors that Daredevil might get canceled.
We'll see. We never know. I mean, Disney has that money. They can cancel with Netflix and still take a hit, even if they're under contractual agreement. It won't matter to them.
Yeah.
So, it's whatever. But we will see in the coming weeks. Daredevil Season 3 came out last Friday. Anybody been watching?
Daredevil?
Yeah.
I watched the first 2. It's good so far. I'm looking forward to watching more. It's hard to watch shows.
Yeah, a lot of stuff's back. Fall TV is back as well because DC TV or the Arrowverse or whatnot is back. Actually, The Gifted is back on. I haven't even started Season 2 myself. So, but yeah, Daredevil, I'm up to episode 6 so far. I think I'm halfway through. And it's been definitely way different than I anticipated. And they introduced Bullseye this season. It's not a spoiler because there's an actual trailer for Bullseye.
Well, I thought I saw an episode 2, like the guy that saved Fisk, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, that's got to be Bullseye.
Yeah, because just the way he just takes down people with just crazy accuracy.
He doesn't have like the little bullseye on his forehead like in the Daredevil movie?
Not yet.
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's some interesting stuff that goes on. There's actually a very common comic book trope that is actually used in the show, but it's very explosive. It's very, not shocking, but it's very intense. And it's pretty fucked up. And I was like, holy shit. But you see it a lot in comics. I don't want to give it away yet if you're not that far into the show or if you haven't started Season 2 yet, but it's been pretty good so far. I wish I could play chess the way Wilson Fisk does because he's got to be a chess master.
Well, I know people are saying that that Fisk in this season is probably like one of the best villains in the Marvel universe, but I'm still thinking that well, it's not Marvel, but the guy from Black Lightning is pretty much up there as being like fucking scary.
God dang, what's his name? The albino dude.
Mm-hmm.
Tobias Whale.
Yeah, there you go. I forgot. I'm behind on Black. I've seen the first episode of Season 2 of Black Lightning. I'm behind like 2 episodes.
I'm still with Killmonger.
Well, so far
he had the best motivation by far.
Ooh, I mean, Kingpin's got some crazy motivation here, and he's super justified, and we've seen what has happened to him. So I can see why a lot of people are leaning towards him. I haven't finished yet, but definitely Wilson Fisk has proven to be a force to be reckoned with so far. So check out Daredevil Season 3. If you're watching now, let us know what you think or whatnot. Or if I don't see what's going on in the chat. It looks like there's people talking. See what's up.
Still talking about Lotto.
Okay, for sure.
Everybody talking about that money.
People
in the chat right now, if you won the lottery, what would you do with it? What would be the first thing you would buy?
So, Blue, you've been watching Titans still? You're on the second episode, third episode?
I started watching the second episode, but I got called up in something, so I didn't have the chance to finish it. But I don't know. It still missed me with that bullshit. People are saying the second season's good. I mean, I'm not done with the episode, so I can't really bash it. But, yeah, I'll come back with next week with a review of Titans. But Teen Titans Go is on fire this week because they did their Halloween episode, and that fucking rap. That rap they had was on fucking point. They finally named Frankenstein monster. His name is Carl.
What the fuck? Okay.
It was fucking funny.
That's why the show's trash. Let's see. How
much did
y'all see this with Rihanna? She was offered to do the
Super Bowl?
The Super Bowl halftime show, and she turned it down.
Yeah, because of Colin Kaepernick, right?
Yeah. She stood with Kaepernick, was like, I don't want to do your fucking halftime show.
And people are mad at her. I'm like, that's her own choice.
Yeah.
She's not, what's that to do with anything?
Yeah, and she's not the first artist to turn down the Super Bowl halftime show.
Well, apparently Amy Schumer said she wasn't going to do something. I'm just
she wasn't going to be in any commercials that will be part of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, sure. But yeah, I know a lot of people are all freaked out. Like, because, Rihanna's a big name, a big draw. And for her to turn it down, that's obviously going to cause waves. So I don't know what the NFL is going to try to do. Maybe they send Belichick after her or something.
It would have been great if she did this performance and she brought Kaepernick onto this fucking stage.
Oh, that'd be great. Hey.
And everybody just fucking takes a knee.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, man. The NFL, that would be probably the biggest scandal since fucking Janet Jackson showed her nipple.
Yeah, you never know.
Nipplegate.
Yeah, so I guess Maroon 5 is going to do the halftime show for this season or whatnot. So we'll see. Maroon 5 could do it. I don't see them trying to pull some political shit, but you never know. So we'll see.
I know they're safe. That's why they picked mostly safe people for the longest time now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, very safe people
for sure.
Ever since Timberlake and
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson, yeah.
Titty Gate, Nipplegate. Let's go on. Y'all see about this Sarah Silverman and Louis C.K. stuff?
Well, it's something that I already knew is that there were women out there that didn't mind that he did that he jacked off in front of them and thought it was funny. So, but if you're that one chick that was like, I'm not comfortable with this, that's not cool. You know.
Apparently, there's 5 chicks that were like, I'm not cool with this.
Yeah. But I would hope at the time they would have said something, or left. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if he asked and they said no, then
and he still kept going. Well, the thing is, if he pulls it out and starts going and then asks, he's already violated by then. The person's already lost their opportunity to back out because they've already seen him whip out and start stroking, and then he asks mid-stroke, "You want to see this?" And then they're like, "Well, I'm already looking at it. Now you're asking me if it's okay, and it's a little too late. But what the fuck am I supposed to do?" Now, I guess Prodigy went on a little tirade about how women had an opportunity to back out or whatnot, and if he asked consent and they had the chance to say no, then it was cool. But then apparently there was some allegations that he would threaten their livelihood, I basically saying, "I won't have you open for me unless you watch me do this," which is also not okay.
Yeah, it's not okay.
So I guess there was some people were saying, was this a threat? It's a threat to your livelihood, I guess. Not physical threat. He's not going to harm you, but he's willing to harm your career.
Yeah, but I guess since it was in the past, it was kind of a different time. But if he did that shit now, it'd be like, oh, well, guess what? You're going to have me fucking go on or I'm going to leak this out to the fucking press or some shit.
Yeah, so I guess to backtrack a little bit, Sarah Silverman went on the Howard Stern show and was talking about how Louis C.K. would ask her permission to do it. And this is around the time that they were like 19 to 20. And she would be okay with it at times, and other times she would say no. Because in her statement, she talked about, she'd say, yeah, that's fucking cool. I want to see you
Were they
do
even
this.
comedians at that age?
No, they were not in the industry. She specifically points out that they were not in the industry yet. She, in fact, points out that once they entered the comedy community, then he needed to recognize that that was not okay. And she said he found out it was not okay when it was too late. Because from her, when they were friends, she thought it was a funny thing when they were like, you know, young teens, early 20s, that it was like funny.
Yeah.
But when there's other people involved, when there's professionalism that's supposed to be there, then she realized it's not okay. He realized it was not okay too late. And he even said so himself.
Dude, I would jerk off in front of Sarah Silverman. I don't know why, but
I would ask her
first.
Hot. I'd ask her first.
She has this movie that's out where she's like fully nude and she's got like a fucking bush, and I saw that shit. Man,
she's naked in
black material like crazy.
She's naked in a couple movies now.
Well, in this movie, she was getting fucked too. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think she's had a couple rough sex scenes.
Only this one. That's the only one I've seen.
Yeah,
I've been looking.
Yeah, you didn't research good enough. I'm just saying. The well, you keep up with the fappening.
I do.
Yeah, so
I check it on a regular basis.
There's some videos. There's like legit movies with her on there.
I don't care with that shit because it's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
Yeah, so I mean, asking permission is always okay, but doing it without permission is not.
Dude, apparently, I know some of the Brazil fans are gonna hate me for saying this, but in one of Anita videos, she has a nip slip. It's the one with J Balvin, the one where she's dancing in the desert. Yeah, that one. She has a nip slip. I mean, it's not like a major one. You don't see like the actual nipple, but you see like areola, whatever.
Areola.
Yeah.
So then it's not a real nip slip.
But it's close.
I'm disappointed because I was about to look this up and start fapping right now without your consent. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
Oh, you can get your bottle. That shit away.
Oh shit! All right.
No, I mean it's kind of cool that she came out on to defend him and stuff, saying that he did ask, and she was one of the few that did say yes. But it's like, I don't know. That was like a couple of years ago. It was like
not a couple years ago. It was like a decade ago or longer.
Well, no, I'm talking about like that the accusations came out.
Oh,
no. It was like last year.
I guess it's from a
like why would she bring up the fucking past?
It's from a period of time where he started and it wasn't reported up until.
But I'm talking about like for it to come public, it was pretty.
Oh yeah,
maybe like a year ago.
Yeah.
So she's coming out like out of nowhere with this shit.
Well, yeah, because she once again in the interview with Howard Stern, she talked about how she was ready to come forward with this because she's friends with him.